Alright, so kicking it with some co-workers today, professional day, and we start talking about work-related things. And of course, everybody already knows me as the yoga lady. Not that I mind. I mean, yoga is my one of many talents and skills or whatever. Now I'm joking, but anyway, we were talking about like how can we introduce this into school culture? How can we get the children excited? And everybody's like, how are they gonna even take it seriously? You know, like there'll be some who are engaged. And so of course, right away I thought about like, you know what? There's some big name people in Cleveland that the babies look up to, who if they knew did yoga or practice yoga, they probably be a little more encouraged to say, you know what, maybe I can try it. All right, so I'm coming out here to reach out to you, Mr. LeBron James. I know y'all are big right now in the playoffs and you're real focused on bringing another championship home to Cleveland. Understand that. So you get at me when you can, but I just want to put this message out there while the energy is high for me. All right, so just a little bit of backstory. 3 years ago, I did yoga with Tammy and Inner Bliss and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it was lovely. It was beautiful. Problem, I was like one of 10 black folks there. It was kind of disheartening to look around and you don't see people who look like you, and there's 3,000 people outside, and then it's looking, it's like, this is such a beautiful thing. Like, I feel such elation right now, and it's like, why don't I see people who look like me? It's like, why don't more of us practice yoga? Is it a space thing? Is it an access thing? Is it an understanding thing? So that was my next goal. Like, how can I create the space? How can I make this accessible to folks who don't feel it's accessible to them? So sitting with a friend, created trap yoga in the car. Like, yo, we should just call it trap yoga because people do trap yoga. Like, they're just wondering, like, what is that? Like, just off jump. And there's a big movement happening around the nation with that, just creating space for the urban community by, throwing trap on there. That's cool. But for me, it means a little bit more than just yoga to trap music. It's transcend reality to acquire peace. So it really is about understanding the basics, the bare bones of it, the pure aspect of yoga, which is that connection to your mental, to your breath, to your movement, so that you can find a way to elevate yourself out of your current state, out of your current situation, so you have some clarity. Stress hits us hard. We gotta find a way to, find some peace. So then it's transitioning into, how do I make this work for children as well? For me, I'm all about making sure every member of my community has access to the things that are going to make us healthy, wealthy, and strong, So I feel that this is one of those steps. Like, we really need it. We need access to it. We need affordability. We need to understand what it's going to look like in our lives. And I feel that the program that I'm trying to start at EPreps and in Cleveland will be, a little more, relevant to people if they see who really does practice. I'm pretty much self-taught over these years because still, like I said, it's hard to find space. So I don't know what your yoga life looks like. I don't even know how often you practice. But to know that somebody like Mr. James does yoga, I know my little hood babies will be like, yo, I gotta try this. I gotta breathe, stretch, and do some downward facing dogs. So if you can help, let me know. Get in contact. We'll find a way to reach out to one another and get this jumping off. Because, the city needs it. Our people need it. This planet needs it. Healthy people, healthy individuals who are ready, grounded, balanced, and strong. And I feel that, one way to achieve those goals would be through yoga. And I just want to make it relevant. I want them to see themselves in it. I want them to see what purpose they can have. And I know all this sounds like crazy and grand and cliche or whatever, but it's real. It's real. We could take all of this that we're trying to do to new levels. So if you're ready to help me out, let me know.